Hello, Tanse. Good morning. Bonjour, everybody. And I hope everybody's doing good. I'm Dallas Arcan, and I'd like to welcome you to another version of Powwow Dance Aerobics. This is my morning class that I've been doing now for quite some time. Back on track now, back in my homestead here of Alexander First Nation, broadcasting live for you to enjoy. This is my morning workout routine. I'm wearing my favorite team jersey this morning with the Great Ones number on it. You know, as you know, Wayne Gretzky is one of the greatest hockey players ever. And, the Edmonton Oilers are actually in kind of playoff mode right now. They won last night, so I just felt like I had to wear the jersey for this morning's class because, there's a sense of like pride in one's team. And, I know that some of you have different teams or whatever, but that's okay. That's your guys' team. This is my team. I grew up watching the Oilers, grew up watching Wayne Gretzky, all that. It was one of the hockey players I looked up to. I probably could have been a professional hockey player myself. If I had the parental support or whatever. That's probably one of my passions. I actually wanted to be I was actually a really good goalie at one time, and I've always thought of myself as a goalie, but I've played all positions in hockey. Anyways, I hope that everybody's doing well, and I found a nice short quote today to start out this morning's class for you. So this quote is actually by Bruce Lee. As you know, I like to quote Bruce Lee a lot of times because Bruce Lee is one of the greatest martial artists ever that influenced a whole different type of thinking behind martial arts and fighting and everything like that. So he's one of the greatest anyway, one of the greatest greats, and still to this day we use his ideologies and philosophies. So I wanted to share something. So the quote goes, "If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made of." So that's a Bruce Lee quote, and it's so true. And that's what I was thinking about this morning. Like, how am I going to manage my time? I've been watching this new life coach, Aaron Doughty. He's really cool. He's a really awesome life coach, and it's I'm exploring and expanding my mind, because for a while there I was stuck on Bob Proctor, I was stuck on Coach Corey Wayne, Tony Robbins, and so on and so forth. But I've been just trying to find my own niche, my own thing that I really want to connect with in the whole life coaching world. And I've been just building myself up slowly but surely, transitioning, I guess, from the way I was, the way that I used to be, to what I want to be, to where I want to be, and being on vacation too. It gave me that time to breathe, that space to breathe, to see some of the things that I really am passionate about in life. And one of the things that really struck me when I was out there enjoying the vacation time with family and whatever is, being on the boat, being on the water, and, just loving it and just diving right into it and enjoying it. And we drove by these $1 million houses and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, I could probably give a go at that. I could probably live that way, and it's just, just trying to figure out how to tune into that frequency of a higher state of being, a higher state of consciousness. And part of that is gratitude. And I know that is the best attitude to have, is to already act like you've already have those types of things in your life, to act like you already have the things you want in life, and then it'll attract more of those things. It's kind of like the law of attraction, and trusting in yourself as a spiritual being, and trusting in the divinity of the universe, and trusting in the universe that will bring you those things. And I was just talking about that with my partner, my girlfriend, the other day, and we're talking about that. We can do that. We can work towards getting those types of things. I want to be out on the lake. I want to be, I want to improve my lifestyle. I love Alexander First Nation. I love it out here. This is my home. I've been here for a lot of my life, but also I like being on the lake too. So, I can definitely kind of balance those things out. So anyways, I just thought I would share that this morning with, where my thoughts are at, what this vacation has done for me, and you know, hopefully that helps you in your journey as well. So yeah, anyways, I want to get dancing, because that's really important to me too, and that's my part of being awesome and having an awesome life is the dancing, the exercising, the fitness. Like I've always said, it's important. Even, you know, even if I was a millionaire, even if I did win that Oilers lottery last night, somebody became a millionaire in Alberta last night, because the Oilers game, there was a lottery going on. They raised $3 million. So I said to my partner, well, there's a few things that are going to come out of this outcome. You know, like the lottery went up to 3.2 million or something last night. And I said, you know what? You know, somebody's going to become a millionaire in Alberta overnight, like just from that hockey game. And it's so awesome. You know, like I congratulations to the winner, you know, because we obviously didn't win, but that's okay. You know what? You know what I said to my partner? Even if we don't win, we're contributing to somebody else's happiness. We're contributing to the charity that it's going towards. It's for charity. It's also to help somebody else, you know, in their life, and maybe they deserved it, you know, because maybe they're tuned into that vibration, and it's just a matter of time and effort and consciousness and just all part of the same sort of frame of thinking. So anyways, I want to get into dancing, and I'll leave the talking to a minimum today, because I want to get this class done in hopefully about half an hour. So here we go. Let's get dancing. And welcome to Powwow Dance Aerobics. Good morning. For those of you that stayed, I see the numbers jumping up, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just here to have some fun, and you know, if you guys stay, that's okay. You know, like, all this costs is your time, and you know, I'm not really focused on numbers. So tune in as many as you like. You know, at one time I got up to 200 or so viewers on this at once, live viewers, but you know, that was nice and all, but you know, I'm not really focused on that. And you know what I'm focused on? I'm focused on powwow dance aerobics and committing to how I started this class. And like I said before, there's other dance classes you can go and check out, other artists like Michelle Reed and Native Dance Fitness. There's also many other native dance programs out there, and they need your support too, so all the power to them. All right, well, you know how we do, you know how we start. We start out with that basic step, and just take your time and have lots of fun. Even to like your least desired drum group, right to your most desired drum group. You know, that's the way I go at powwows. A lot of them, they sing their hearts out. All right, so let's get started with some powwow dance aerobics. I got some cool things happening this week. I'm going to be auditioning for this movie, sort of movie thing or TV series, so I'm going to be tuned into that and focused on that. Got a lot of things going. I just got home, so I got a world full of chores. So this is actually going to prepare me for the day. I'm going to start my day like this, and it's just going to be that constant momentum. And part of it is giving yourself that little emotional charge, or that energy in the morning, and starting out like that, you know, that peace and that serenity. And you know, the sun is shining, the wind is calm, and everything is just beautiful right now. And it's a beautiful way to start the day. So if you're not already dancing, get dancing. And that's what this powwow dance aerobics is really all about, is getting the body moving. See, I'm not really dancing too hard. I'm barely even running out of breath or anything. I'm just taking my time, enjoying myself, and getting the heart pumping, the blood pumping. And that's my investment in myself for you. If you're doing it, well, kudos to you. Right on. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna put a step up now. So right, left, 1, 2 step, and right, left, 1, 2 step, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I knew that was coming. Oh, right on. Look, crow hop. Man, you can do it all kinds of ways. This way feels funny, actually. It feels like I'm doing the Russian dance or whatever, right? But that's the thing. With dancing, you gotta be willing to experiment and have some fun, you know? Have some fun with it. Do 2 steps, or maybe even 3 steps. Who knows? Either way, it's about movement, or you could do the old Carlton Swing. That. Just do a little hop. You never know, because you don't just need to be locked into some sort of certain set of moves. That's how you discover and learn more. Kicking out the heel like that. There you go. Nice little kick, heel, heel. So you can do a combination of things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's kind of a new move. There you go. I always get bucked off on crow hops, so it's definitely not one of my favorites. Okay, we'll do one more song for warm up, then we'll do some stretching, then we'll do a couple more songs, then we'll do a cool down, and we're definitely gonna do some push-ups. So I hope you guys are ready for some push-ups, because that's part of the workout routine. Gotta do some push-ups, gotta do some sit-ups. So to warm up your stomach muscles, one of the best ways is lifting your legs like this, because think about what it takes to lift your legs. That it takes a little bit of muscle from your stomachs, from your core. And that's the easiest way to work the abdominal muscles. And remember, one of the exercises that my trainer showed me was putting your hands about here and aiming your knees to your hands. So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, to focus on a few other parts of your core. So this other exercise I'm going to do is maintaining your core stance. Also we're going to work on the lower part of our body. So this is really good for the butt muscles, the glutes. And part of it is being able to get down and get low like this. It's good for the thigh muscles, good for the core muscles, because I'm holding my core and moving it at the same time, like that. So balance is important. Nice, good balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in a way, it's kind of like lunges. You know, when you do lunges like this, like that, that's called a lunge. But we're kind of doing a little bit of both. A little bit of lunginess. And this is really, really you can feel it in the knees on that one. So just go as low as you can. You don't want to hurt yourself. So nice and low. As low as you can go. And try to keep your back straight. And that's the whole part of it. You're giving yourself that. You can also go like this with your heels. Come down. Come down. Got the heels bouncing. As you can see, my heels are going to the beat. That. It's like you're picking up something. It's like you're picking up a box. That's proper ergonomics, folks. It's like you're picking up something. You know, that's the way you should pick up something. Keep your back straight. Come nice and low. Keep that bounce going. There we go. Oh, alright. Nice. That was good. So now my legs are just on fire. Okay, we'll get back to that song. That's a nice double beat. So now I'd like to do some stretching, meditation. Somebody was asking about my flute music. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to prepare like a program playlist so I don't have to switch back and forth from everything here, because I kind of have a format that I do every day, and you know, like for this class it works for that. Like when I'm practicing on my own, I'll just let the music play and I'll jam out and I'll just forget about time. So, you know, I'm not really worried about that. But since I'm broadcasting here every day and sharing that, you know, so anyways, I'm going to play a little flute song. Now that we're warmed up, I want you to focus on finding that center, that alignment with yourself, with that divinity, you know, like that divine true self. And that's what that's really about, you know. So when I start playing the flute, that's where I go in my mind. I go to that place, you know, when I hear the flute music, that's where I go. I go to that peaceful, relaxed state, and that's where we get some of our best results in our lives, when we're having fun and in a peaceful, relaxed state. That's where the best ideas come from. Okay, so here we go. So there's a nice little tune melody to just, you know, find that inner peace, that inner love. So now we're going to get into the stretching. which we're starting out small with the wrists. We're going to work our way into our body. And this is important too because, you know, the wrists, you get a lot of stress on those wrists throughout the day. You know, you could be working on a computer or operating hand tools in your yard, or, you know, cooking, even cooking or cutting things on the cutting board. You know, that takes a lot of, you know, some people get carpal tunnel from doing those kinds of things, you know, and arthritis, you know, all kinds of things. You know, you can get arthritis at any age. You know, you could be like 19 years old and have rheumatoid arthritis. You know, it doesn't age discriminate. It's just, you know, something. But, you know, doing these exercises and stretches, they can definitely help contribute to a better comfort level of being, you know. And, you know, because you must participate in your own rescue, you know, like regardless if you're not feeling good. You know, some of the best healing times I've ever had, when I was sick, I would work out, and that's the only time I would feel good. You know, lying there and feeling it and not doing anything about it would actually cause me more pain. So anyways, it's just kind of reminds me of a Tony Robbins quote that I know. You know, people will do a lot more to avoid pain than to gain pleasure. And that's just a little quote from my my life coach that I thought I would share. So anyways, I'm loosening up the shoulders now, right over left, left over right, opening up that chest plate, allowing the body or the blood to oxygenate the blood, and loosening up those shoulders. Speaking of which, we're gonna lock our fingers together and try to pull them apart, but don't actually pull them apart. And that's a great for loosening up those shoulders in the back. You can kind of feel that. And as you twist back and forth, this stretch actually extends to the lower back as well. And I've shared many times before in this stretch that I do pretty much every day, you know, because repetition is the mother of skill. The only way you're ever going to see results is if you do these kind of repetitive workouts. You know, the only way you're going to lose weight or maintain your muscle mass or gain muscle mass is if you continue to do that. And that's a story that I continually tell myself as well, you know, because it's all about the story that we tell ourselves is really what's part of who we are as individuals, and continue to, you know, manipulate, or not manipulate, but continue to manifest that story within ourselves. So anyways, that's just kind of, you know, a little thoughtfulness and prayer and stuff like that. So just follow along with the stretches, and you know, I promise you these stretches aren't gonna harm you. They're definitely gonna do you good. And warming up is important. That's why I always do the warm up first, then the stretches, because if you stretch cold, you could actually cause more harm than good. So anyways, I thought I would share that with you about stretching. Okay, so continuing on, moving on. So the next stretch, you want to plant your feet firmly in the ground like this, and we're going to stretch out our core and our body simply by turning left to right. You should feel this in your hips, feel this in your spine and everything like that. You know, I'm probably like the only one right now working out on the res this early in the morning. You know, it's kind of funny. My whole community, you know, they do things differently. You know, like I don't think a lot of people are aware out here. You know, like they may be engaged in something, but I don't think that a lot of our communities are, you know, fully awake. You know, like how our ancestors used to be, like get up in the morning, go out to the lake, go fishing, not be afraid of the water, not be afraid of living your life to the fullest potential, you know. And that's what I wish for everybody, and that's what I encourage for everybody. So as soon as everybody does that, I'll be off this channel. No, anyways, but you know, it's just something I wish and hope for and pray for every day, to see my neighbors out and about, you know, living their best lives and in that respect, you know, because I'm like, I think I'm a rare breed sometimes, because I'm like the only guy that gets up early. Like nobody's forcing me to do this. Like I'm not not kidding you. Like, I'm not doing this because anybody's paying me to or telling me to, or, you know, I'm not doing this to get attention or nothing like that. I'm not doing this for the likes or anything like that. But hey, people are liking it, which is cool, you know. And you know, because when you love something and you're passionate about something, you know, it just shines and shines through like the darkest places you can be in life. You know, that's the beauty about everything. So anyways, follow me along. I'm just, you know, I've done these stretches like 100 times now. But if you're new to this, basically, you know, these stretches are, we're stretching different muscle groups in the body. So right now we're focused on the calf muscle, the back of the leg, the Achilles tendon in that area. So doing these stretches is important because it prevents injury in the body and stuff like that. You know, like so many of our First Nations brothers and sisters, not only First Nations, but other people too, but I mean more so First Nations people, indigenous people, were challenged with health. And like I say, you must participate in your own rescue, because Health Canada is not going to come along and do this or do that for you. They'll just send funding to the people that are banned, and they'll run their little health programs, but they won't actually, they don't just spoon feed you this stuff. You got to go get it yourself. But I don't know, it's kind of backwards, the system, I think, because it's like they don't do preventative measures, or proactive approach. They do more of an after effect sort of thing. You know, if you got diabetes, they got needles for you, you know, or if you got like other health problems, they got this. They got the Medivan to take you to the hospital, you know, go get more pills. And it's like, oh man, it's so like, I don't know, it just makes my head spin thinking about it. So that's why I try not to think about it too much, or, you know, but my thoughts and prayers are with those that do have health problems. And, you know, I wish good for them. I wish that everybody can enjoy being healthy, and all it takes is you. All it takes is a little bit of effort from you, from deep within you. Because I can't go there with the Dalai Lama and the Pope and everybody all at the same time and say, hey man, you can have a better life. You know what? You can have better health. You can be a better person. You can feel good. You know, I'm gonna give you permission to feel good. And you know what? It's not that hard. You know, it's real easy. When you wake up in the morning, you got a choice. We all have the freedom to choose, and that's my choice. And I encourage my neighbors, everybody around me, everybody in Alexander First Nation, come on, let's get up and work out in the mornings. Let's get out there in the land, and you know, not be afraid of getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, or people think they're getting attacked by bees. You know, I always have to correct people, like, they're not bees, they're wasps. Bees are too busy working and getting honey. You know, wasps, they're not getting honey. They're too busy trying to conquer and destroy or whatever, you know, like harass people. Those are wasps, you know. So that's the thing, like, where I think we've lost connection somewhere. And I think that, you know, if we spend less time on our devices or whatever, or, you know, like everybody's got their own vices. But I was just thinking about this morning, and, you know, I was just thinking about that in a big way, that, you know, like, we gotta reconnect somehow. You know, we gotta reconnect with the divine beings that we are. And, you know, even I say that to my children. I say that to everybody, you know. But at the same time, I just kind of mind my own business too. It's like, you know, but how do I mind my own business? But you know what? I just say it to the universe. So I am minding my own business, but I'm putting it out into the universe that, you know, we need more healthy habits out here on the res and other reserves across the nation in the United States. You know, I'm just kind of stuck on that idea. Just putting it out there, manifesting something that I know is possible. So cheers to that. Water is life. And I wish all the best for our First Nations people all across everywhere. So anyways, here we go. I'm gonna do a couple more dances and then we're gonna cool down. So this one's a double beat. So double beat is more like an old style beat. And if you're not familiar with it, basically, here's the easy way to get it. Just step like this, like you're walking. And then you can bounce with your hands like this. Nice simple way to get it. So left, right, just like that. And then you can bounce on one foot and then hit the beats like that. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or if you're a hoop dancer, you can go like this. Just kidding, you don't have to do that. Or you can go like this. That was a good one. All right, that was fun. Oh, this one's a nice mellow song. All right, now I want you to grab your weights or your dictionaries. Let's add a little bit more weight to it and make it a little bit more challenging. All right, so nice basic step like this. Right, left, 1, 2 step. Right, left, 1, 2 step. Right, left. Hey, I got called to show off. Well, hey man, just gotta dance how you feel, and sometimes you just gotta let go. Dance like nobody's watching. Sing like nobody's listening. And just be who you want to be eternally, no matter what. And that's really a great way to be. Just to be free and have fun. You know, that's the best thing. Just to have some fun and enjoy yourself. So like I've shared before, adding these books, not just feed your mind, but also use them to read and look up words and stuff, but also strengthen your body. These little books can help maintain your muscles, exercise your muscles, everything like that. So we're adding weight. So again, let's get back into it. Right, left, 1, 2 step. So when I swing my arms like this, I'm really working my shoulders up here and toning them. Because you do high repetition, it's basically works on toning your body. If you do heavy weights and low repetition, it's basically building your muscles and making them bigger. But you don't have to worry about getting big because it takes many, many years to get big. Muscles like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or Arnold Schwarzenegger or many different bodybuilders. takes a strict diet, a strict routine of lifting weights on a daily basis. So anyways, so now I want to work on another muscle group, or another muscle. The least worked muscle in the body is this muscle right here. And I call this the kicking your own butt exercise, because literally it's like you're kicking your butt, but you're working on your hamstring muscles, which are really important because those are the least work, because when we walk, we're mostly using our quadricep muscles. And when we dance, we're mostly using those. But if you do moves like this, that will help work out the hamstring muscles. So let's focus this song on working just the hamstring and the biceps. Okay, so just biceps and hamstring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, we're still getting a quadricep workout because the one foot is bouncing like this, and you're still working out that and your calf. So you're working out a total body workout like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Woo. That's all it takes, folks. Just that little bit of effort. It only takes about 20 minutes of dancing, and so yeah, it takes about 20 minutes of dancing to burn about 700 calories. That's all it takes. Even with that 20 minutes of dancing for yourself gives your heart some good medicine, because you're dancing to the heartbeat drum of powwow. That's why I call this powwow dance aerobics, because powwow dancing equals movement. And these little exercises I do, they're basically controlled movements in which I focus on the different areas of the body. So now we're on the cool down. Now that we sweated. Hey, look at, I'm wearing double Oilers. Can you imagine that? Double Oilers. Sorry, Flames fans. You know, Calgary Flames is an Alberta team, and I like them too. You know, they're cool. And I was cheering for them the other night when they were playing Winnipeg. You know, when they won their first game. Anyways, my team, Connor McDavid, one of the best hockey players in the game right now, scored a hat trick yesterday. A playoff hat trick to boot. Those are hard to do. So the dude is amazing. You know, he's like a little Gretzky. So anyways, I just thought I would share that, you know, reason why I'm wearing double Oilers today. You're lucky I don't have an Oilers hat or an Oilers sweatband, you know, then you guys would be really in trouble. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good time out there, a good day. You know, I'm just on here to share my morning workout. I'm just kind of trying to tighten it up a little bit and keep it short, because I am going to be working on some television stuff right now with my producer friends in Winnipeg. So I'm going there next week to actually work on some stuff. And I'm a busy artist, but this powwow dance aerobics is what keeps me in shape. And that's why I share it with you openly and freely, because it's for the people. It's my way of giving back to the people. It's my way of, connecting and, just contributing and trying to help make the world a better place than it was when I found it, because when I started this journey, I didn't have lots to go on. We didn't even have technology like we have today. When I started, cell phones weren't a big thing. They had the Motorola thing, the big block thing, and only the chief of our reserve at that time only had one of those things, and it wasn't common for people to have those types of technology things. So a lot of times when I practiced, I would go to the powwow to get my feel, and I would learn at the powwow, like how they're doing on the social distance powwow right now. As you know, the social distance powwow is a great big movement that has exploded and grown to over 200,000 subscribers to the Facebook channel. So if you haven't had a chance to yet, folks, check it out. The social distance powwow, like I've said and shared before, you can share your videos on there if you're a dancer, and if you're a storyteller, an artist, or stuff like that. Like my good friend Kurt Young and Kurt Young and the Healers. Him and his partner there, they do music daily and they share. There's other musicians on there too, like Gabriel Ayala. He's a very talented classical musician guy. Like, dude can play, man, and he's really awesome. So anyways, I just thought I would share that with you guys, and as well, I'll share a Cree word with you for today, since I know that my lovely assistant is helping out today. I thought I would share a Cree word, and the Cree word for today, because it does feel like a special day, because we're all back from the holidays, we're all rejuvenated, we're transitioning into another month, another season. So I'm going to share a Cree word with you in our Cree language. So the Cree word is meow. Well, it's actually two words. It's meow kisagao. So meow kisagao is like, it's a good day. It's meow kisagao, like kind of like how a cat goes meow, like that, but it's like meow kisagao. That's our Cree word for the day, or the Cree saying, and that's just saying it's a beautiful day. And that's what I like to say with every day. Like, even if it's raining, it's all a state of consciousness and who we are and who we be, and it's like a higher state of consciousness, putting yourself on the higher level, taking the high road, as my counselors used to say to me. Dallas, you can either take this low road here, or you can take the high road, and life and a lot of things. So that's what I constantly share, and I'm going to always share that with you. So right on. Thanks for sharing. I'll definitely read all your comments. Somebody was saying they had a pager. Yeah, me too. I had a pager back in the day, and I thought it was the coolest thing to have a pager, and that was before cell phones. Somebody would call this number and then type in their digits, and then it would pop up on your little device. Oh, I got a page, man. It's like watching like some old school movies. I remember back in the day, having a pager was, you were made then. You had it made. So anyways, we're up to 902 subscriptions on the YouTube channel. So I only need 98 more of you to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get to the 1,000 that I need to start doing live broadcasts. So now what I actually have to do is, I can't even upload from home because my internet sucks. It's the old school smoke signal internet. I was sharing this with my assistant and the manager the other day. The only way I can get YouTube videos up now is if I actually have to drive to town, drive over the hill, because we're in the valley here. This is Alexander First Nation. The word for Alexander is Kaputagal, which means in the valley. But anyways, we're in a low spot. we don't have good we don't have good cell signal, and we don't have good internet service. Even though it's my uncle's company, no offense, uncle, but the internet sucks out here. Really does. For uploading and stuff like that. So anyways, I gotta drive to town. I gotta use my data. Luckily, I got 20 gigabytes of data, but that's what I gotta do to get my YouTube videos to go up. But in the future, I'm hoping to improve that so I can deliver this to more platforms, because people have been asking me, Dallas, we need to get this on YouTube. We need to go live on YouTube, and you know, I'm not much of a YouTuber, but I get it. You know, I get the value of it, and I see the importance of it. And you know, someday I hope to, you know, get beyond that 1,000, and just, you know, just keep growing and keep showing, and just always trying to make the world a better place. That's really my mission. So if you haven't had a chance to, just hit the, what do they say? Smash the subscription button, or what do they say? Like, or press the subscription button. And if you find this message of value, or this video of value, by all means, check out Social Distance Powwow. Check out Native Dance Fitness, Michelle Reed, as well. If you find this page of value, just hit the like button on the page, or share it with your friends and family. I'll also check out your comments a little bit later. But until then, you guys have a beautiful day. Keep fit, have fun, stay safe. And remember, the best medicine you can give yourself is the rehabilitation. The best rehabilitation is fitness. And that's the best medicine of all. You don't need anything else other than to give yourself that. That's the greatest gift that you can give yourself. So until next time, we'll see you again, and have a beautiful day, and have fun, and we'll check you later. Peace out.